guys, it's Ellie J. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be how to survive GCSE results day for 2019. So let's get straight on into the video. So tip number one is being prepared. So this means definitely checking when your school is open. Said results day is on the 22nd of August and you need to make sure you know what time your school is open from. Many of the schools do differ, but they're mainly all from early morning, so from like 9 o'clock onwards. You should have been told this, but if you haven't, the information will be available on your school's website or on your school's social medias if they do have any. You also want to think as well, how do you want to collect your results? Do you want to collect them on your own? Do you want to collect them with your friends, with your parents? It all just depends on you. For me personally, when I collected my results last year, I went on my own. I went in and got them individually, and then I didn't open them in my school or anything. I took them straight out to the car where my mum was parked and I opened them in the car with my mum. That for me was a lot less harrowing because I didn't have all the people around me and people over my shoulder saying, what did you get, what did you get? Because at the end of the day, they're your results. It doesn't matter what anyone else got. You also want to remember, guys, that results day is nothing to be scared about. Make sure that you're doing everything regularly leading up to it. You're eating, you're drinking and you're sleeping regularly. It is nothing to lose sleep over at all. And if you do have any worries or concerns, make sure you talk to either your parents, your guardian, friends, family, anyone that you're close to, and they will be able to reassure you. So a couple of things that you should take with you is, one is definitely your phone. Your phone will be really handy, obviously, to take lots of celebration pictures, as this will be the last time that you'll see a lot of your teachers, people in your year, especially if you're all going to different colleges or you're not staying on for sixth form if your school has one. It will actually be the last time you see a lot of people. I didn't realise at mine, but it's the last time that I actually saw a lot of people and I've not seen anyone since. So do make sure you take your phones with you and make sure they are charged. Also going to want to call or text people. Also, the calculator on your phone can really help if you've got marks and not grades on your GCSE results sheet, because some subjects do just have the marks from the individual papers and you have to add them up and then obviously apply them to the actual grade boundary. But to be honest, a lot of your grades should be just in the numbers system, but if they're not, just make sure you've got a calculator or something where you can add up and then you can just see quickly what your actual grade is. You also might want to take some photo ID just in case you need it. You shouldn't do, because the people handling your results should either be teachers or people who will know you from the school, but just in case, just take some form of photo ID. You shouldn't need it, but you never know. Next thing is the time that you should go and collect your results. So it really differs from person to person. For me personally, I wanted to be one of the first people there just so I could get my results and go, because I find if you go later on in the day, you get more nervous and more anxious thinking about it. So if you want to go and collect your results first thing, I would say that's probably the best thing to do. I went about 10:30 and there wasn't actually too many people there, but if you want to go later on, fair enough, but there will be a lot more people about later on because people do tend to like hang around, take pictures, talk to teachers obviously about their other options if they've not got the results that they wanted for a certain college or a certain A-level course. There's lots of different things that go on results day, but if you're like me and just wanted to get in and get out, then I would definitely recommend just going that bit earlier. So the next tip is, if you get a grade that's a bit weird, by weird I mean that it's significantly lower than your other grades or it's something you weren't expecting, you can talk to your teacher or your head of year and they can make a query about the grade. They can make something called an EA, which is an inquiry about results, and they can call or email the correct exam board, because obviously all the different papers come from different exam boards, and they'll be able to see if there was an issue or if it was a bit wrong. This actually happened with me. My maths grade was a bit lower than I expected, so I queried it and I actually went up to the next grade. So definitely worth doing if you're a bit unsure. My last tip is, don't panic. If you don't get the results you were expecting or wanting, or weren't high enough to get you on the course that you wanted to do at college or further education, it is not the end of the world. You do have to have your maths and English, but if you've not passed either of those, you can resit them, and obviously you will have to resit them. There is resits in November, so that can be rectified quite quickly, obviously if you were quite close to the grade. If you weren't, then you will retake them either at college during, if you're doing an apprenticeship, you'll do it then, or if you're doing a BTEC, you'll also have maths and English classes. It's just a few extra classes, but it's not a lot, and it will make sure that you do pass, whether it be the next time or the time after that. You will pass your maths and English no matter how long it takes. If you didn't get the results that you wanted to do A-levels or to go on a certain course at a college or sixth form, then call the college or sixth form right away. They might still accept you depending on your other results obviously, but if they don't, like I said, just look at the other options, there is always going to be another alternative for what you want to do. Also guys, it's important to remember, don't compare yourself to other people. All of my friends got 8s and 9s, which is equivalent to A's, A stars, nothing below a B, and I got mainly C's and B's. And to be honest, on the day I felt a bit meh, but then I thought, no, I had the qualifications for what I wanted to do, and if you don't get the results that you want, it's not the end of the world, trust me. Also guys, it's important to remember, don't compare yourself to other people. All of my friends got 8s and 9s, which is equivalent to A's, A stars, nothing below a B, and I got mainly C's and B's. And to be honest, on the day I felt a bit meh, but then I thought, no, I had the qualifications for what I wanted to do. So guys, that is everything on how to survive GCSE results day 2019. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you're new, and I will see you all in the next one.